Good morning, guys. Good morning, Toastmasters. Good morning, Toastmasters.
Good morning.
I didn't hear.
Good morning.
So, once again, good morning, Toastmasters. Welcome to the meeting of 214th meeting of Vellore Toastmasters Club. So, before we are going to start the meeting, there are some couple of ground rules that we need to follow. So, first and foremost is please put your phone in silent or in vibration mode. If you like to leave the meeting room, please do only when you hear applause. Please stay on mute unless you are on stage. Last but not least, let's enjoy the meeting. Now, let me share the mission of Toastmasters Club. The mission of the Toastmasters Club is to provide mutual supporting learning environment where members develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Without further ado, let me hand over the stage to the presiding officer of Vellore Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Candid.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sam, SCA, for today, for setting the stage. Very warm welcome and good morning to all of you. How was your week? Pretty good. How was it? Busy. How was it, Abhidasha? Slow. I think Toastmaster Anandan and Toastmaster Abhidasha were on their toes to get us, to help us get the president distinguished. So real, let's give a real round of applause to both of them. Thank you so much for putting in so much hard work to get us this, distinguished Toastmaster status, President distinguished Toastmaster status, and with this our division also has stepped up. So it's a really commendable job that both of them have done, and we are very grateful to you. Let me say that the sounding of the gavel, let me declare meeting number 214 open. So there was once a traveler. What he did was, he was walking around near the seashore, and there were a lot of rocks. Amidst the rock, he found something that was, glittering, and it was looking very interesting to him. He didn't know what it was. He was a very ordinary man. So he just took it out of curiosity to someone else, and he thought that maybe he could sell it, maybe it was of value. And he said, give me 10 dinars. The man who saw, he knew that it was of some value. He said, I'll give it for 5 dinars. I can't give more than that. Because he was a very miserly person. So he said, I can give you 5 dinars. There was another man who went by and he said, I'll give you 100 dinars. And he bought it and he walked away. This man immediately told, what crazy thing you have done. You sold it for 100 dinars when it could have gone for thousands of dinars. Why did you do that? For which the person who originally possessed the gem told him, see, for me it's just a stone. I didn't know its value. You knew what value it had. Why did you let go of it? You didn't get it at all. You are a merchant and you have been to other places and you knew what it was. Similarly, many times we go through life and there are many opportunities that come our way. Some of us, we just walk by because of ignorance. We don't know the worth of it. Some people, they know what it's worth, yet they choose to walk away. Let's not be like the second person. Either we need to be ignorant and we don't know what it is, or we should be very judgmental and we should really know worth of things and try to make it us. We have a couple of guests today. I would like to ask Mrs. Kalaivani to please come forward and introduce herself.
Thank you all. Good morning, everyone. I am Kalaivani Ayyappan. I am working as a senior clinical data manager in Johnson & Johnson, Bangalore. I work in a hybrid model, so I'll be working 3 days from my home and 2 days in Bangalore office. Privileged to be part of this group and looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, we were having a lot of people, who have suddenly backed out. So now it's time for us to give the stage to a very important person. It's none other than Toastmaster Sharanya, who's the Toastmaster of the day. We're really looking forward to a very interesting session. All the very best to you.
Good morning, my dear fellow Toastmasters. What is the theme of the meeting?
Enemy who
You can't
enemy
live
who-
without.
The enemy who you could not live without. Who is that?
Siblings.
Sibling.
You are right. Yes, they are. So, tell me honestly, really you can live without them?
No.
Only one answer?
No.
Okay. What if I tell you they are your life? Will you agree it?
Yes.
Okay, let me explain it. L stands for love. Siblings love were very weird. For example, if they ask you for water, your exact answer will be, "What am I? Your servant?" But after 5 minutes later, there you are bringing their water grumblingly, but you are doing it. When it comes to irritating, they will do PhD in irritating. So, fight between siblings will not about any properties. It is always about TV remote. The TV remote is more valuable than gold. If I blink for 3 seconds, then I will miss the TV remote for my entire life. My brother used to change the channel. If any of my favorite shows or any of my favorite songs is coming up, without thinking, he will change it immediately just because he don't want me to be happy at any time. So, F stands for funny. Are they really funny? They will make fun of every serious decision that we make in our life. They will laugh at us even when we go at any height in our life. So, what does E stands for?
Enemy.
No. Okay, let me tell you in the end of the session.
Enjoy.
No, sir.
Ego.
No. There is no ego between siblings.
Envy.
No. No.
No empathy also.
No. Yeah. No. Okay, I will tell you in the end of the meeting. Now, let us enter into the meeting. In every Toastmasters, we will be having 3 segments. First is prepared speech, where the speaker will come up with a title and their respective project. They will give a prepared speech for 5 to 7 minutes. Second segment is table topic segments, where the guest can participate. A table topic master will give you a random topic, then you can speak about it 1 to 2 minutes. The third segment is very important segment, that is general evaluator, where we will get feedbacks and you can grow, learn. So, do you believe that whatever you do in life, your siblings will find out easily? One day, I just bunked my classes and I went to watch a film, and when I returned back to my home, the first question my sister asked is, "What film did you win?" I was literally shocked. How did you know? I didn't put any status, stories, anything. How did you know? She just showed I had a UPI transaction through email. So somehow they will notice everything, and in some way it will be helpful to grow us in our personal and professional life. Such way, here today we will be having our general evaluator to notice everything in the meeting and help us to grow. So let me introduce our general evaluator, Toastmaster Santosh.
Hello fellow Toastmasters. I am the general evaluator for today's meeting, and I am going to notice everything happening in today's meeting. I won't do this alone. I have a team called tag team. First, I would like to invite timer for today's meeting, Toastmaster Naveen.
Good morning, everyone. And Toastmaster and fellow Toastmaster and the guest. Let me start with a simple quote said by Benjamin Franklin: "The time which is lost can be found, so will you be speciously." And now I'll be as a timer. I will just time the table topic speeches and formal speeches and guest who will be. And for the table topic speaker, the time should be like two minutes. For 1 minute, I'll be showing the green card, and for 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll be showing the yellow card, and for 2 minutes, I'll be showing the red card. For ice burster speeches, it will be like 4 to 6 minutes. So for 4 minutes, I'll be showing the green card, and for 5 minutes, I'll be showing the yellow card, and for 6 minutes, I'll be showing the red card. And most other speeches should be like 5 to 7 minutes. So for 5 minutes, I'll be showing the green card, and for 6 minutes, I'll be showing the yellow card. For 7 minutes, I'll be showing the red card. For general evaluation, it should be like 2 to 3 minutes. For 2 minutes, I'll be showing the green card. For 2 minutes 30 seconds, I'll be showing the yellow card, and for 3 minutes, I'll be showing the red card. And hope everyone gives the best and do the great speeches today. Thank you.
Thank you, Timer. Now I would like to invite grammarian for today's meeting, Toastmaster Vani.
Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. What is the word of the day today?
Nemesis.
Oh my God, okay. All are active. What is the meaning for that?
Long outstanding.
Okay, a long-standing sibling.
For
Rival.
example,
I had no idea that she's going to talk about sibling, but I randomly chose this word. So yeah, fear of failure was his example. Fear of failure was his nemesis, but it also pushed him to work harder every time. Another example from my life, I'll tell you. My brother is also my nemesis, always stealing the remote and snacks from me. Okay, I would urge everyone to use this word in their speech and their reports. Thank you. Over to you. Thank you.
Now I would like to invite our counter of today's meeting, Toastmaster Abhilasha. Sam, please.
So, good morning, Toastmasters. So, today I am the counter for the meeting. So, as the role of counter, I will note down the repeated and filler words what we are using in the speeches and whole meeting, and I will give the report at the end.
Thank you, Sam. Now I would like to invite listener, Toastmaster Abhilasha.
Good morning, Toastmasters.
Morning.
Why I was silent for?
You are listening.
You are
more
listening.
than
You are listening.
No, I want you to listen. Because silent and listen both have same spelling. Think about it. At the end of the speeches, I'll ask you questions based on your listening skills. Over to gentlemen.
At the end of the meeting, myself and with my team, I'll come up with the report of overall meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Tari.
Thank you, General Evaluator and Data team, for the brief introduction.
So,
I'm sorry I didn't read my role properly. So as a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage and take note of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings or thoughts. So I introduce the word of the day also.
so let us jump into the first segment of the today's meeting, that is prepared speech. Before calling the first speaker, I would like to call the speaker evaluator to read the speech objectives. Toastmaster Anandan.
I'm very happy and honored to evaluate Ranjita, the youngest member of VTC, a bubbling student from VIT. She's really wants to develop her career, develop her friendship, develop her network, develop her skills, talents, everything, and she has found that this VTC is the best place to develop your future. So we have pathways and many pathways, and she has chosen motivational strategy as a pathway. So each one member, you can choose, there are 11 pathways, you can choose one of the 11 pathways which suits you and which you have passion for and which you want to develop your life in. And she is in a level 1 and she is doing a project number 2. And let's all wish her all the best for her to show her full talent and skill in her speech. Expecting her eagerly, with love and affections. Thank you.
I think I don't need any introduction to Toastmaster Ranjita, as already Anandan sir explained. So I would like to call our first speaker, Toastmaster Ranjita. Toastmaster Ranjita, Rural Roots, Digital Wings. Rural Roots, Digital Wings, Toastmaster Ranjita.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. I'm seeing you after a long time. Hope you all are good. It feels wonderful to be back among you all. Okay. Has anyone ever lived in a village or currently living in? Is there anyone? Can you raise your hands? No, no? Okay. I'm a girl who coming from a tiny village with no schools, no market and no hospital. Only hardworking peoples and their cows. They work day and night in their village. One usual thing in village, everyone sleep early and wake up early, except me. Okay, is it that much complex to living in a village? In terms of facilities, definitely yes. What about gossips? Super advanced, right? I still remember when I joined college, went for a few weeks, my relatives started saying, after she joined VAT, she not even respecting others and showing so much of attitude. And other side, my neighbors, Akka, look at her, she has cut her hair shortly, not wearing shawl. Completely forgotten our culture. So many gossips. But honestly, I didn't have any time to listen these all because I was worrying about my exams, projects and catching my bus on time. One day, I got home around 9 p.m. after a long lab session, completely exhausted. The legendary ladies in my village sitting on the street bench like evening live news show. One of them called me and asked, why are you coming so much late, ma? Are you outing with your friends? And I was be like, are you auntie? I just attended the lab class. But no matter how much I explained, they just looked at me like, very suspicious. These are the things pushed me to hate living in the village. And I used to think, when I will escape from this place. Later, one of my childhood friends from the village got married. And me, still studying, dreaming big, and have the rights to take own decisions. That moment really hit me. How different life paths can be just because of that one thing. What is it? Education. It completely changed my life, my mindset, and also my opportunities. Of course, coming from a small village to big university, I had faced a lot of challenges. I was shy, hesitant to speak new people, had so many insecurities. Every small thing felt scary, even asking doubts or giving presentation. But slowly things changed. I became confident. I realized it's not about where you live. What matters is how you develop your skill, yourself, and your education. At first, I thought the village life is my biggest nemesis because that pulled me, make my life difficult. But actually, there are so many benefits in village. You can learn hard work, simplicity, community, and you can feel real love and care. My journey isn't about coming from a small village, moving to big university. It's really about moving from fear to confidence, from questions to solutions, and from doubts to discoveries. So, my dear fellow Toastmasters, your wings aren't limited by your place. It grows from your mindset. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anita, for the wonderful, inspiring story. 1 minute silence for the evaluator. The evaluation form will be sent in the group. Please fill it up.
Digital problem.
Before calling our second speaker, I would like to call our speaker evaluator, Toastmaster Manohar, to read the speech objectives.
Good morning, Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Today I am going to play the role of an evaluator for our Vellore Toastmasters Club member, Toastmaster Karthikeyan. You know, Karthikeyan has got the gift of the gap. He is like, in Tamil they used to call it Sollin Selvan. And this particular sentence refers to Hanuman. So he is like a Hanuman. So he can talk on any subject at any given time, at any point of time, at any place. So he has got that skill. The purpose of this speech is for the member to practice speaking about change, because he is going to give a lecture on communicate change under level 4, and this project is going to be the first project. And another purpose of this project is for the member to practice the skills needed to effectively communicate about change. So let us look forward to how our Toastmaster Karthikeyan is going to deliver this topic, rather the speech on communicate change. And on behalf of you, and on my behalf, I wish him all the best for his endeavor. All the best. Thank you, sir. All the best.
Toastmaster Karthikeyan, driving change in driving habits. Driving change in driving habits, Toastmaster Karthikeyan.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. What is driving at? As the president said, Toastmaster Anandan is driving at achieving the president's model for the club. That is aiming to achieve something. What is driving change? Driving change is to introduce a change or incorporate a change in a group or a community or a club like this by forceful presentation, coaxing, cajoling, and sometimes coercing. So my speech title today is driving change in driving habits. Driving and habits are my pet subjects, as you know. And why at all we need change in driving habits? Our driving habit is very bad. I'm not saying that. The statistics says that 1.8 lakh people died in road accidents in India in 2024. That is an average of 21 persons per hour. Is it not an astonishing figure? It is depressing as well. And India tops the world countries in accidents, number of accidents and fatalities as well. And the most disturbing fact is the sum of the next 4 countries is less than that of the figure of India. It is very depressing, which very clearly shows that we are not driving properly. Our driving habits are bad. And accidents are very bad for individuals who are involved in accidents. They can be permanently disabled. And the families, if it is a fatality, the family imbues with trauma for the rest of their life. The loss of the dear ones. And very interestingly, WHO has published a figure saying that accidents cause a loss of 1% GDP. For India, it will mean 3.8 trillion rupees we lose because of accidents. If accidents become zero, we will save 3.8 trillion rupees. It's an amazing figure. So, most important is, like our Toastmaster Ramesh talked about road rage, road rant sometime back. You lose your temper and cool when you drive in a road where the other road users do not follow any rule. They throw all the rules and regulations to the wind and drive as their wind. It spoils your mood, and driving, which should be a pleasure, becomes a pain. So to avoid all these things, what we should do is to change our habit from bad to good driving. So what is bad driving? Bad driving is driving without following any of the traffic rules and regulations, and more importantly, ignoring the convenience and the comfort of the fellow road users. No empathy for the others. Good driving can be achieved by strictly following the rules and regulations made by International Road Congress or the respective Indian establishments. We have set of traffic rules and regulations which we have to follow. Many of you or all of you might have license and may ask me, why I should ever learn all these things? Because I have a license, I am supposed to know driving. Trust me, I have licenses from 3 countries, including India, and there is an ocean of difference between the licenses that you get abroad and the license you get here. In fact, I got my license sitting in my home without even visiting the RTO office because my father was a police officer. But in other countries, you have to undergo lots of tests before you get the license. First, let me ask you what you should have, basic thing that you should have to drive on the road.
Common sense.
Simple is eyesight. You should be able to see. In fact, I used to ask the auto drivers when I take them and ask what is the basic thing you should have. Many people said like I should have an auto, I should know. Basic thing is eyesight. So that is what is tested abroad and here also. India also follows RTO rules, but not strictly. Most times it is taken so non-seriously. And so we need to have good eyesight. Second, we need to know there are 4 basic rules in traffic. One is road signs, road marking, road signal and convention. See, these are all road signs. There are 4 types of road signs. One is mandatory, second is informatory, third is cautionary and fourth is auxiliary. Mandatory is divided into 2. One is mandatory and prohibitory. Prohibitory means that if you break that law, you will be fined by the police. And cautionary are they caution you, like there is a school ahead, you reduce the speed. There is a slope ahead, you have to take care of the speed. So these are cautionary signs. And there are rectangular signs which will tell you which side to go to Vellore, which side to go to Tirupati or all that. And there are auxiliary signs which will say the road work is ahead, so go slow. So secondly, there is something called road markings, and I am sure many of you may not even know it. There is a huge difference between a white line, white broken lines, yellow line, and dotted yellow line flow with a broken line. What does it mean? I encourage you to go into the website and then see what are the differences. You will have to strictly follow it. There are road markings on the road telling you which side to turn, left or right and all that. And the last one is the convention. That is, in many countries also is a keep left country. But the driver is on the right. So when you are driving, you should always give way to the right traffic. There is something called right of way rule in the traffic. That is, in the pedestrian crossing, the pedestrians will have priority over the vehicles. Vehicles have to stop. The pedestrians will cross first, then only the vehicles can go. Similarly, you give way to the right traffic. When you follow all these things, you will probably reduce the number of accidents and the consequential injuries, fatalities, and the economic loss. So, I urge you all to first, when you sit in a car, remember to wear the seat belt. When you sit in a bike, remember to wear your helmet. So there is a thing called habit stacking, which Toastmaster Monish has circulated. How to, when you sit, automatically you should wear the seat belt. So you follow one habit after the other. You make it a habit, it becomes routine. You don't have to remember to do these things. That way, you improve your driving from bad to good and save lots of lives and injuries and have, most importantly, pleasurable driving in the Indian roads. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Karthikeyan, for the informative content. Let us give 1 minute of silence to the evaluator. 360-degree form will be sent in the group. Please fill it out.
So now I would like to call our guest for the introduction. Sir, can you please give me your introduction? Short one.
Good morning, Toastmasters. First of all, I express my gratitude for giving me an opportunity to be a guest in this room. I am Jayaprakash, residing in Sapachari, Vellore. By profession, I am a civil engineer doing civil construction projects for PWD and other government sectors and also private. One of my well-known projects I have done many buildings, Adukambari Medical College and port in Arbor, and recently I have constructed one dam near Okenical. Apart from that, I have been a president in Rotary Club in 2015-16, and I also acted in one of the state political party. And while I was looking for communication skills, recently I found about Toastmasters in Google. Immediately I made a call from that number, and within 1 hour I received call from Madam, and she invited me as a guest. So I express once again my thanks for giving me an opportunity for inviting me. Thank you.
I would like to call our another guest for the speaking.
Srinivas. I have been called less than minute. So I feel little I couldn't even take breath. Okay, by the way, myself Mr. Srinivas. I am working as a superintendent in Ministry of Social Justice. Recently I have been posted at Chennai. Earlier I worked in various departments, and earlier I was in Mysore. However, my native is Kanchipuram. So I have acquaintance of Vellore somehow. However, Toastmasters is something I am chasing since my college days. I completed my graduation in engineering in the year 2015, and I have been placed in some corporates. That time I was trying to join Toastmasters, but as I joined as immediately as my completion of graduation to IT companies, opportunities was not that much to join Toastmasters. Later, from IT companies, I switched into government service in various establishments, that too far away from my hometown. So, after a long gap, I got my hometown posting. So, being in my hometown, when I searched, I had two options, either Chennai or Vellore. When I saw Chennai traffic, without any doubt, I opted for Vellore, and glad to meet you all.
Now I would like to call our court master for today, Toastmaster Catherine.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. So, quotes make our speech more interesting. When you pepper quotes here and there, it stirs the curiosity of the listener. So here with me are a couple of quotes. I will read out the quote and I want you all to find out who said it. Okay? My personal quote is, I can resist anything but temptation. Okay, here we go. All the world's a stage and all men and women are mere players.
Shakespeare.
Okay? The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Franklin Roosevelt. A rose by any other name smells as sweet. It's very poetic. Shakespeare. He travels the fastest who travels alone.
Shakespeare.
No. No. Rudyard Kipling. I'll be back.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Correct. Very good. Terminator. Super. 3 can keep a secret if 2 of them are dead. Benjamin Franklin. You know why that is said? Especially with women. Yeah, we have that weakness. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Huh?
Give us clue.
He was a philosopher.
No, it's not a clue. Socrates.
No, Frederick Nietzsche.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for the wonderful different quotes from different places. So, now, shall we go for a break?
Yes.
10 minutes of break. Let us jump into the second segment, that is table topic segment. There is a table topic master. They will call you randomly and give you a random topic. You can speak about 1 to 2 minutes. So, have you ever in a family function, your siblings call you and in front of all your relatives and say, hey, did they know what you did yesterday? And you are so blank. You want to tell something but you don't have anything to tell. So, such way our table topic master will give you some topics. You should be able to tell something, try to tell something. So I would like to call our table topic master, Toastmaster Pritika. And also, today we will be having some special gifts for some of the Toastmasters.
So, table topic session is an impromptu speaking, as you all know, for the guest. It can be useful in your interviews, or it will help you to talk about any topic. So I will call you randomly and give you a topic. So you should be able to speak for at least 1 minute. So at 1 minute the timer will be showing green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds you will show yellow, and red at 2 minutes, and you will get a buffer time of 30 seconds after the 2 minutes. So you can speak for minimum of 1 minute to maximum 2 minutes 30 seconds. So today is going to be a different kind of volunteerism. Our Toastmaster of the day is going to pick something from here.
Shall I reveal it?
I know what it is. Oh, Sam and his sister.
Master. So if you speak for a minute, we will gift you this.
Then I think what?
Toastmaster sample. Describe a memorable fight you had with your sibling. Describe a memorable fight that you had with your sibling. Toastmaster sample.
So, good morning once again. So, memorable fight. For me, every fight is memorable for me. Even like yesterday, we have a fight. Yesterday, after evening time, we had a fight. That it was just a funny fight. Like I was going out to see my friend. My sister asked me where you are going, and I said I'm going to see my girlfriend, and she started to laugh. I was like, why you are laughing? See, if you are going to do anything illegal also, I can believe. But you are going to see a girlfriend, I never believe it. And I started to fight with her, argue with her, why can't I have a girlfriend? She, like a whatever company, she just said, for your face it will not fit. Recent time, and we have one action fight, like in our, it was morning, so as I was an unemployed and my sister was self-employed, she was sitting in the hall, and we have a sofa set like in a L shape. So I was like gone to her, and I was like, and she was like started to dodge, and she also started to shoot, and we started an imaginary shooting, firing action. That's all.
Thank you, Toastmaster Samuel, for taking us on the memory lane. I'll ask Toastmaster Samuel to pick one. I've been to this. Oh my god.
You.
Monica, she's not here. This is Toastmaster Anjita and her two sisters. Toastmaster Anjita, which is a blessing, being the eldest, middle, or the youngest one. Which is a blessing, being the eldest, youngest, or the middle one. Yes, we are 3 members. I'm the last one. My elder sister got married and has a daughter. My younger sister, she is always scolded me. And also she's a role model for me. She's working as she's working in IT professional. We 3 members are completely different. The first one got married. The second one is working. The third one is a student. Actually, me and my elder sister were very close. We always talking about for which function we wear which dress and today which dish we are going to make. Like that we will talk. My younger sister is completely different. She always told me, "Hey, you are studying or not? Always seeing the mobile, scrolling Instagram, watching movies." Like that she always told me. At the same time, she motivated me. You have that capability. You have the capability to study well, but you are only wasting your time with your friends. Like that, she will say. The blessings to be the youngest one because I get both the advice and also the scoldings. The youngest one, I feel the best blessings. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anjita. Now, I would like to hear from one of our guests. Can any of the guests volunteer to be part of the table topics? Ma'am? Ma'am, do you have siblings? How do you think that your life would be if you had a sibling? How do you think your life would be if you had a sibling?
It would have been definitely different situation because I have never thought about it. Maybe in my childhood I was longing for a sibling because I was a only daughter, and at that point of time did not have these moments at all. So I long for playing outside. Even now I like to play shuttle, just like that, but I have no company. So that at that point of time during my childhood, I would be always outside. I would be playing with my neighborhood. I would come back home getting scoldings and beatings from my parents. It went like that. But at that time I used to think if there was a sibling at my home, it would have been better like that. But I didn't get the opportunity. But over the period of years, then I joined college. So that time I got many friends. I stayed in hostel. So during that time I enjoyed a lot with my friends. So I never thought of having. I didn't miss any. We did not have siblings like that. But I have many cousins. But still, I think having a sibling is a different emotion, I guess. Even now, I am supporting my parents financially and also all other moral support I am providing to my parents. But if one more sibling is there, because my parents are in the southern part of Tamil Nadu, and it's very difficult to take care of them since I'm very far, and even professionally also I have been traveling to Bangalore up and down. It's a bit difficult, but then I think that's fine. If a sibling, if I had a sibling and if they had stayed nearby my parents' home, it would have been better to take care of them. That's the only concern I have. Otherwise, everything is fine even without sibling. It's going on. Even I have a daughter. She's only daughter. She's studying VAT, second year, first year. She just completed first year. She's also only daughter. Thank you.
Can you pick one?
Yeah.
This is our new Toastmaster Navi, his sister. Toastmaster Naveen, have you ever teamed up with your sibling to hide something from your parents? Have you ever teamed up with your sibling to hide something from your parents? Toastmaster Naveen.
It happens, like whenever you have the younger sibling, like more than not 4 to 5 years, just 2 years gap, don't be much. So I did much like this to hide with my mom. Like for especially marks wise, she knows everything what I'm getting in college and school time. So she used to hide very well. And even my father told to hide some money, and she will hide everything. So we'll be teaming up like that. If my mom will be telling like, don't go eat outside, your sister will be getting more fatter, and she'll tell me to make her fit, not eat outside. But what I will tell my sister don't eat, but she won't listen to me. She'll order in Zapta or Zapet or something, and she'll be eating. And she will just tell, like, if you said to mom, no, I will say to you that you're roaming with someone else. So order, you get the full stop there. So yeah, many things happens like this, but I couldn't say the time is limited. So there's much about my. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Naveen. Now let's welcome one of the guests to participate in the table topic session. Yeah. You have some things?
Yeah.
Srinivas.
Yeah.
Guess Srinivas. What is the one lesson your sibling thought that you will never forget? What is the one lesson that your sibling thought that you will never forget?
You don't take much time to tell. Don't believe me. That's the one lesson which I can say. He's a software engineer. So there are many occasions we have difference of opinion, and I used to give him freedom to try your things, and he will take that freedom to try that. Later he will come up with whatever the challenges he faced, this, that, all that and all. And he used to hide things like whatever challenges that happened never happened. Right? So when I keep on questioning him what happened, what really that happened or not, when I conduct a small military level inquiry, then the truth will reveal the Then I ended up a story and I came to the conclusion that never I used to believe him blindly. So that one kind of lesson I got from my teacher.
Thank you. Second one. This is our Toastmaster Vani with the handler. Toastmaster Vani, have you ever taken the blame for your sibling or vice versa? Have you ever taken the blame for your sibling or vice versa? Toastmaster Vani.
Have you ever heard this phrase called "Dad, Little Princess"? That's me, actually. For my dad, I am the little princess. So, whatever mischievous activities I did, my brother will be blamed automatically. So, for me, the punishment will be like 5 to 10 minutes of advice from my dad. But from my brother, no talking, only beating. And one more armor I have is my voice. I used to scream at my voice, at the highest level of my voice, so my dad will automatically beat my brother. So I never took blame something he did. It's always vice versa.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vani. So, we'll welcome one more guest that we have, guest Jay Prakash. Guest Jay Prakash, how has your How has your relationship with your sibling changed over the years? How has your relationship with your siblings changed over the years?
It's in Bonipur. I got two elder sister and one younger sister. I'm the only boy in my family. So usually I have been given more privilege, and I never had, to be frank, I never had a fight with my sisters. Whatever they. So still now it's happening. So I don't find any changes. So I can't tell any changes because as from the day one I was with them, and still I was facing the same situation. I think maybe one of the blessings also.
So one last photo is Toastmaster Carolyn with her siblings. Ma'am, please come. Toastmaster Carolyn, do you think birth order affects personality? Do you think birth order affects personality, Toastmaster Carolyn?
I don't know if birth order affects personality, because for parents I don't think they are deep into psychology or they understand any of that. But I remember that both my siblings were preterm babies. So they had the initial 5 years or 6 years, my parents took great care with both of them. And the rest of life was, my father used to say, oh, you know what, Callan, he used to be very overprotective of me, because he somehow felt that those two kids were far, were able to fend for themselves much better. So they were really very well, they were talented, they learned many instruments. The same opportunity was given to me also, but somehow I went to learn the piano and then I dropped out of that. We went for flute classes together, I dropped out of that. But my siblings, they went and they were musically, they were really, really doing very well. So birth order, I don't know. According to parents, maybe it does not make a big difference. But as far as I know, my dad, he took a lot of care for me. And especially when it came to driving the bike and all, he would let my brother drive when he was maybe 10 or lesser than that. Both my siblings started driving very early, maybe 9 or 10. I started only after college, and that too with my father, coming behind me to see whether I'm falling off or not. And then that insecurity was always there. Yeah.
So one lesson, we should all learn one lesson from this meeting. So whenever a Toastmaster sends you a message, you should reply immediately. I think yesterday Toastmaster Monica has sent you all messages, you get pictures. So these are the pictures that we have gathered so far, and that's why we are able to bring only them. So if anybody would like to volunteer for the table topic session, we can do one more thing. Come, sir.
First of all, I'm sorry. I wanted to send, and it was just in my mind, but I slipped out of my mind.
No problem.
Thank you.
Describe your sibling in 3 words and explain why. Toastmaster Anandan, describe your siblings in 3 words and explain why.
He's good, he's bad, and he's ugly. He was good when he was young. The reason is we were only 1 year different. So I couldn't dominate him and he couldn't dominate me. So anyway, we adjusted when we were young. So that time I felt he was a good boy. As we grew up, we had a lot of differences. And since he is the second one, he is always mother pet. So he always tells the right things and the wrong things to my mother. And my mother takes both and then complains to my dad. And I was affected quite a lot. So at that time, I felt he was bad. Later on, when he grew up to nearing college, he cultivated one of the worst bad habits any human being can get addicted. He became a big drunkard. So it was a very, very big problem. He was very ugly, not only to me, to my parents. So I saw the good, I saw the bad, and he became ugly. But now he's, for the past 10 years, he has quit drinking and he has again turned into a good boy. So good, bad, ugly, and good. And I don't think he is going to become bad anymore because he has enough experience of being bad and ugly. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anandan. Now let me welcome Toastmaster Abhidasha. Toastmaster Abhidasha, what is the one game that reminds your sibling? What is the one game that reminds your sibling? Toastmaster Abhidasha.
Hide and seek.
Hide and seek, of course, yes.
You can never find out. 34 days.
Okay, I'll talk about hide and seek.
So you are giving.
We are 4. So I am the third one. I have 2 elder brothers, 1 younger sister. You always know, younger one, when we play hide and seek, they will say, no, she is not there. So I'll tell her, you have to say, she is here. I'm little clever more than the elders. So I'll say, you have to say, she is here. What she will say, she told me to say that she is here. So after school, we'll have one big water bottle for all of us, for all the 4. Every week, one has to carry. This week, my elder brother, next week, the second brother, third, my quota. When my quota comes, I'll tell my elder brother, Anna, I have so much of pain, can you carry? And with my elder brother, second brother, it won't work. I'll say, if you carry, I'll give whatever mom gives me, I'll give you 50-50. After that, I don't share with that. So with my younger sister, I'd say, you should have responsibility. See how we elders are working? So every time I'll just do this game. And when it comes to stationery also, when my refill gets over, I'll look at all the shelves. Whose pen is new, I'll take it out. They immediately know who is the thief. So these kind of things we always play like a hide and seek all over the night. Till date it's going on. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhidasha, for taking us on the memory lane. So with this, we'll end the table topic session and I'll hand over the stage back to TM.
Thank you, Table Topic Master, for the wonderful question, and I thank every Toastmasters and guest who had participated in the Table Topic segment. Now, let us jump into the evaluation segment. For that, I would like to call our general evaluator, Toastmaster Santosh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pradeep. First, let's jump into the individual evaluation. I would like to invite evaluator 1, Toastmaster Anandan, onto the stage.
Ranjita, I like the way she started off. She started off with a question. Very few Toastmasters, they start off in an interactive way and especially with a question. So that's a good sign of starting your speech. And not only that, she was always interactive throughout the session, asking questions, and not only asking questions, I saw that she was always smiling right from the beginning to the end. Maybe because still she has not found any problems or difficulties in her life. So she's always smiling. And another one important thing is she was always delivering the message with a small humor in it. So a message with a humor is always remembered. Like a message with a story is always remembered. A message with a humor is also remembered. So she has followed that practice also in her speech. Explain the problem in basically this is a very common problem which the students face in the society, and she has explained it very well. And most of us, we have also undergone all these problems, so we understand how she would have felt. And especially a girl from a village to a city. There's a mass difference between the lifestyle and the lifestyle here. It was very well explained. Actually, I am supposed to do 2 or 3, but I am forced to do a little bit more because I was more enthusiastic and I enjoyed her speech. Action in her voice, modulation, facial gestures, everything as per the book. She did it. She's just a newcomer. She's just a new baby in Toastmasters, but she has adopted, observed, and put it into practice at such a short interval of time. So kudos to her. And of course, in Toastmasters, we always give some suggestions, some tips and tools to develop. I was trying to find out what was the tips I have to give. So the first thing was, she was not utilizing this big stage. You have such a big stage, you can keep on moving in the stage. But whereas she was just standing, and the whole, right from the beginning till the end, she was just standing. If she would have moved to a right for one point, and moved to the left for another point, and moved a little bit for another point, and moved to this side to another point, it would have made more sense. And a little bit of more action, gossiping. I thought if she would have made a little bit more action, it would have been wonderful. Thank you very much.
Now, I would like to call evaluator to Toastmaster Manoharan onto the stage.
So once again, I take this opportunity, and on behalf of you and on my behalf, we thank our sincere thanks to, we acknowledge our sincere thanks to Toastmaster Club, who used this platform to deliver his level 4 project 1, communicate change. So the clarity, the intonation, the vocal variety, eye contact, engaging the audience, the comfort level that he made the audience into, then interest that he kindled among the audience, the tone, communication, the gestures used, all went in an excellent way. So for that he deserves congratulations. Regarding the clarity, he used very simple, very clear language, vocal variety using tone, speed and volume to perfection. Eye contact, he was able to engage each and every audience through his eye contact, and he was able to weave questions among them, and the definitions that he gave, especially the what was bad driving. It was an eye-opener indeed. Audience awareness, he was able to manage and engage the audience in a proper manner, and that was very appropriate also. And tone, the use of tone and the content to effectively deliver the speech about change was excellent. So all the more he kindled the interest to learn more and more about driving change in driving habits. That's a wonderful topic, very odd topic, and no one could imagine what he was about to deliver. So to that extent, he made the audience to think over the topic itself. So that was a very fine selection. The way he presented really, because he has got a very, even though he uses his tone in a monotonous way, in the sense, not monotonous in the sense, not boring, but no intonation or inflection. what I would request you to work on is that you could have effectively used these floor space and more gestures, physical gestures probably, that could have added more color to your delivery of speech and communication level. It effectively communicated the need for change. So overall, it was an eye opener, and moreover, the way he conveyed to the audience the delivery of speech was in an excellent way. Congratulations. Over to the Toastmaster.
Now, I would like to invite my tag team. Firstly, grammarian of today's meeting, Toastmaster Vani.
So I'm glad that one Toastmaster used the word of the day, nemesis, that is Toastmaster Ranjita. Thank you for that. And I found some interesting phrases today, new phrases. Toastmaster Carolyn told, when you pepper quotes here and there. That's what a beautiful sentence. And I'm glad and happy to see TM Anandan's immediate take of what is trending now, that is good, bad, ugly. So I appreciate that. And in TM Manoharan's speech, he used words like kindled, and he used a phrase called weed questions. That's a different phrase. And intonations. Okay. So also I would appreciate TM Ranjita for the topic rural roots and digital wings. That's a beautiful thing. And she used a word called legendary ladies. So all the ladies know I dreamed in a big. And some suggestions is some of the Toastmasters used peoples. It's not peoples, it's people, because people is already plural. And one of my childhood friend. It's not childhood friend, it's childhood friends. So with this yeah.
Thank you. I would like to invite our counter of today's meeting, Toastmaster Sam Wade.
So, good morning again, Toastmasters. So, as an all-rounder, I tried my best to find out where we are using the filler words. But fortunately or unfortunately, I can't able to find any filler words or any repeated words. Like we are getting evaluated. We are going to next level. So we actually didn't use any big filler words. So I like to give a round of applause for ourselves. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you. I would like to invite listener for today's meeting, Toastmaster Amidah Shah.
Thank you, General Manager. Our SAA told us, he gave some ethics of the Toastmaster when he went there. He asked us to keep silent of two things. What are those two things? Phone and silent. One is your mobile and mouth. And our TMOD mentioned that always our siblings don't want to be dashed at any point of time. What is that emotion? Happy. General evaluator, did he use a?
No.
Yes, when introducing a counter, he said a. And what is the pathway of Toastmaster Ranjita?
Motivation.
Good. And she did listen to what? Gossips. Toastmaster Manoharan used a word which starts with letter E, and our Toastmaster of the day also had promised she will say the word starts with letter E at the end. And our Toastmaster Manoharan used one word which starts with letter E.
Evaluation.
Endeavor. Toastmaster Karthikeyan set some skills or some rules on mandatory, informatory, cautionary, auxiliary. And one more is there which say about a shape. Rectangle. And what are those 5 things for road safety?
Road signs, road marking, road signal, convention.
Do we know all this? Yes, we do. We know, but don't listen.
That's why I said it was more for an eye-opener.
Toastmaster Karthikeyan mentioned 3 Toastmasters in his speech.
Toastmaster Ramesh.
I'm not asking those Toastmaster names. What they told, especially Toastmaster Anand. Toastmaster Ramesh said, I'll tell you the answer also, road run. And Toastmaster Monish, habit tracker. Toastmaster Anand. He mentioned our Toastmaster Anandan said this. Even I missed that, what Toastmaster Anandan said. We looked into the video. So that we can continue our listening skills up to till we watch. That's all. Thank you so much.
I would like to invite timer of today's meeting, Toastmaster.
Yeah, Abhi should say that there is no disqualification. But say what? There is one. Yeah, only one disqualification for this weekend. And I hope next weekend we can't find any disqualification. Thank you.
What is this?
Who's this?
I thought it's me.
Actually, my last weekend they seem to don't even mention anyone.
No, only this prepared speeches you can say because they have to note the time.
Okay. Toastmaster Ranjita, it's like 5 minutes 7 seconds. And Manoharan sir is 2 minutes 40 seconds. And Toastmaster Karthikeyan sir, it's 7 minutes 50 seconds. And guest is like 1 minute 4. Toastmaster is 1 minute 40.
Thank you, my tag team. Now, I'll submit my general evaluation. And we are late 5 minutes 42 seconds. So I request you to rectify this one. Coming to SAA, he mentioned the ground rules and also the mission of the Toastmasters Club. When it comes to presiding officer, he started with a story and a charm welcome and followed by the guest introduction. Everything was done perfectly. Now the star of the meeting, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Saranya, she had a really engaging topic and it's really funny way to share a thing as a Toastmaster was. And I have nothing to say because she really done a good job. Now the tag team. Timer, Toastmaster Naveen, he mentioned the time limit for every segment perfectly. The only thing you missed is instead of evaluation, you mentioned general evaluator. And while you are giving your report, I am not sure whether which part you have to give because people have said only a speech timing is enough. So we'll confirm with the club and we will tell you. And grammarian Toastmaster Vani, she explained her role perfectly. She is the one who explained it too perfectly. I know she might forget this little bit, but I know she will rectify on the next meeting. And also you mentioned the good usage of words of the Toastmasters. When it comes to our counter, you said there is no filler words. Everyone agree with that?
No, I used so.
Yes.
There might be a little bit filler words. Anyway, I'll congratulate you. And listener Toastmaster Abhidasha, she not only engaged the audience on the listener evaluation, she also engaged in the introduction also. That is a nice thing. When it comes to speaker evaluation, Toastmaster Anandan and Toastmaster Manogaran, they really did a good job, give a clear intro about the speaker and their level and path, and also mentioning the pros and cons, and had a really good conclusion. And there is a small delay of settling the PPT. Maybe as a sergeant at arms in the past, if you have any PPT to present, you can contact the sergeant at arms and say, I have this, so he can manage to arrange that. I know today Toastmaster Monica is not present, so next time you can contact her. And come to the quote master, I heard a lot of quotes from you, ma'am. And you really engage the audience even in a even as a quote master. As a table topic master, Toastmaster Pritika, you just followed the exact structure of the table topic, like, and you had a really innovative idea of picking the people by showing the picture of their siblings related with the Toastmaster of the day topic. And overall, I had a really amazing experience today after so long time. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Tag Team, and Individual Evaluator for your evaluation. So, what E stands for? For me, E stands for emotion. So, do we really have emotional connection with our siblings? Even if we are connected, we will never show until they were leaving from our hometown for the higher studies of if they are getting married. When they are leaving, that's the time we will realize the value of them, right? So, I just need to tell you one quote. No matter how far we go or different path may be, the bond between siblings will always bring us home. With this, I would like to end this session and give the stage to the presiding officer.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sharanya, for effectively conducting the entire meeting. The whole meeting, we were really focused. We were completely focused. Thank you so much. You came up with a good theme and you kept the audience on the toes. Thank you very much for that. Now we have the ballots. In the guest group also we'll be sharing. So I hope guests know there were only 2 speakers, and I think all the people, they introduced their roles. You have to cast your votes, and we will announce who the best speaker was, who was the best role player today. It's a form of encouraging people to come forward and take up roles in the subsequent sessions. So the ballots are open. Meanwhile, we also request the guests to please come forward and give feedback. Can I have guest Kalaivani to please come forward and give your observation of the meeting? You can tell anything, good, bad, ugly, anything.
Overall, it was, I can say, it exceeded my expectations. I have so many things to learn, that's what I can say. So, from the group, I'm looking forward to many more learnings and interactions with you all. And it was a very good experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Can we have guest Jayaprakash, please?
It was an amazing session. I never expect this. Everything was systematically formatted. Really appreciate it. Thanks, Ananda. Never expect this. It was in a different forum. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we have guest Srinivas?
I had no expectations. And I have no idea how it would be. I felt very comfortable and hoping to join in upcoming sessions. Thank you.
So blessed are those who have no expectation because they have no disappointments as well. Okay, are the balance out?
We have only 7 responses.
7 responses. So can everybody please vote? Okay, the ballot results are out. Best table topic speakers. Any guess? Toastmaster Anandan.
Thank you. So the credit goes to my brother for being good basketball.
Best male role player.
Huh?
He becomes a Clint Eastwood.
Best male role player is TMOD, Toastmaster Sharanya.
The latest good bad ugly on Ajit.
Best speaker, Toastmaster Ranjita. Best evaluator, Toastmaster Anandan. Toastmaster Anandan is having a heyday. Zoom into the evaluation. This will look like the same photo.
Again, I have to thank Ranjita for inspiring me to give the best evaluation. So kudos to you.
Thank you so much, club. Best auxiliary role player goes to me. Really grateful to all of you for the vote. Thank you so much. So with this, we like to conclude. Sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Okay, just one announcement. Discover, we have our annual conference happening on 23rd, 24th, 25th. Please, those who are interested to come with us to Chennai, the guests who have just joined, we have our annual conference coming. If you're interested, you can contact Toastmaster Abhidasha. She will help you out in registering, and you can come with us to Chennai. The world champion of public speaking is expected to come. Fingers crossed. Hope the airports are open for them to arrive. So, if you're interested, you can please contact, and then we would like to take you also with us. Okay. With this, we adjourn meeting number 214. Please join us here.